I enforced the rules at my silent dinner party and now everyone is mad at me. My friend group from college has a tradition of getting together once a month for dinner. There are 6 of us and a rotating schedule for who has to host, so twice a year it's my turn. These parties were really nice when we were younger and still getting acclimated to life outside of college, but it's been several years now and honestly I'm kind of over it. I'm a lot closer to some people in the group than others because we just have more in common now with jobs and relationships and stuff, and trying to pretend like we're all equally close and it's the same as it was in college feels fake and exhausting. I have to listen to the ones who are really going nowhere and accomplishing nothing complain about how they're going nowhere and accomplishing nothing. Nothing changes month after month. And the ones who have interesting lives don't have anything new to tell me either because I stay in touch with them, so I've already heard everything by the time we get together for the dinners. I don't want to pull the plug on going to these dinners because I do like having an excuse to see some of them, and frankly it would hurt my feelings to know they were all getting together without me. If everyone would agree to stop them, that would be one thing, but I know they just keep holding them and leaving me out. Last week was my turn to host and I came up with an idea to make it less painful. I suggested that we try doing a silent dinner party and said it was because I'd read an article about Tibetan monks or something and how they really appreciate their food because they eat it in silence. So I said everyone could bring a dish. This is typical, they're always potluck style, that they want us to really savor and we'd eat in silence. I figured this would be a good way to avoid the dreadfully boring small talk we usually have to make, and that if it went well maybe it would catch on and other people would host some silent ones too. I got some pushback on the idea which surprised me, because I figured at least a few people were probably as secretly bored of hearing each other talk as I was, but eventually everyone agreed. Dinner rolled around and everyone came with their dishes. I gave everyone a grace period of a few minutes to say hi to each other and realize that yes, it really is going to be silent, and then I insisted on silence. I even had signs up reminding everyone not to speak, so it's not like anyone could forget. Dinner was going pretty well. It was kind of awkward, but frankly I was really enjoying the quiet and was fantasizing about doing this at least every time I had to host. Then one of my friends, Kara, pulled out her phone and mimed that she had something to show us. It was a picture of an ultrasound. Kara's been trying to get pregnant for a long time, so I was really happy for her. Everyone kind of silent cheered, but another girl, Mona, said, "Oh my god, congratulations," out loud. I gave her a stern look and pointed to one of the signs. She said, still out loud, "Don't be ridiculous." Since the silence was officially broken at that point anyway, I stood up and told her that she needed to leave. Everyone stared at me, and she laughed like I was kidding. I told her that I'd made an exception the first time she spoke, but I wasn't going to let her come into my home, flagrantly disregard the rules she agreed to, and then tell me that I was the one being ridiculous. She grabbed her bag and left in a huff. Since then, everyone has been texting me telling me I need to apologize to Mona, and to Kara, apparently. I don't think I owe either of them an apology in the slightest, but one of the others implied that if I didn't, I would be uninvited from future dinners. I'm livid that they're extorting an apology out of me like this just because one person couldn't follow the rules for a few hours.